Her beauty is deeper. I don't know what her rising is, but I'm going to guess it's Scorpio, something like a water sign. Scorpio. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Hadid, so grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. I was asked to do this, and as I always say, if it's your first time here, welcome. But I always tell people, I let people know, if you would like to request a reading, write in the comment section. I can't guarantee I'll make it, but if you're a member, I most likely will, unless it goes against my boundaries. Okay, my video boundaries. Okay everybody, welcome. I'm so grateful to have you all. Let's get right into it. So I was asked to do this. It's about Bella Hadid's career. You know, I feel like Bella Hadid has come a long way. Go back and watch some of my videos I did about her, because I've been accurate quite a lot about her, and I did say that she felt like kind of like ugly duckling syndrome, where she felt like she wasn't pretty and she felt like she was the odd one out, and later on in life it has become a swan. That's actually one of my favorite fairy tales, The Ugly Duckling. If you remember from Disney, I love it. Yeah, so she felt like that, and I think she was always like the odd one out, especially in her family. You know, everybody else is blonde. All the women that are public that we know of are blonde, and she's brunette, and like she has stronger features than Gigi does, and her mother does. So I think it put her in this feeling of like, you know, I'm different. She actually looks a lot like my childhood friend, now that I think about it. I'm not gonna say her name, but she's a lot like her. And obviously getting a lot of surgery that some of which she has admitted to. The other is just speculation. So I want to dive deep into her career and see what's next moving forward for her. Because it was requested. So thank you for whoever made the request. You have inspired this reading. Okay, so as I was shuffling the cards, I got like dark, like a lot of dark, like black eyeshadow, black around her. I see like Vivienne Westwood. See, I always say this, I don't follow celebrities, I only follow like Real Housewives, Bravo, reality TV. I get really into it. So if she's already mentioned she's working with Vivienne Westwood, then I have no idea. But I see a particular like campaign style, and Louis Vuitton, Vivienne Westwood, Louis Vuitton. It's very dark, edgy and dark. So with 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and 6 of Cups, I see very strongly that this energy she's carrying can inspire her to be like a true icon, true fashion icon, or it can get in the way of her being at her full potential. And it's almost like that fine line. Her sun is in Libra, and I feel like a lot of Libras physically are very beautiful because they're ruled by Venus. Libra's ruled by Venus, which is the planet of seduction, of beauty, of luxury. So is Taurus. But a lot of the time with Libra, sun and Libras, they can be quite fickle. If you watch my channel, you know that I have a love-hate relationship with a lot of Libras. They can be very fickle and not really stick to a career path. They don't really stick to things that they commit to. They can be quite indecisive. And I see that happening with her here. I see her being indecisive about things, about people, about relationships, about so forth and so forth, but especially her career. Because a part of her wants to feed that side that wants to fulfill her mother's dreams of like being this angelic person that looks asymmetrical, that looks like cookie cutter, you know. But I think her beauty is deeper. I don't know what her rising is, but I'm going to guess it's Scorpio, something like a water sign. Scorpio, something that's about depth, you know. And I'm only saying that because I feel like people look at her and they're like, wow, you know, which is not very typical of a lot of Sun and Libras. The rising does define a lot of your physical features, but Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. I feel like her rising is a Scorpio. I haven't looked at her chart in a while, actually, a very long time. So with Eight of Pentacles, I see her focusing on something. I see like a perfume possibly coming out. Dark. It gives me like Tom Ford Black Orchid, which is one of my favorite perfumes. Oh my gosh. That kind of energy. And actually, I'm seeing the same energy, even though Giselle Bundchen is different. I'm seeing her following that career path, even though Giselle Bundchen is physically different. That's what I mean. And obviously a different person. I'm seeing them follow I'm seeing her follow a similar characteristic and path. Not characteristic, excuse me, but path. And now that I think about it, like, physically they do look different. But Giselle Bundchen, I remember when she first came out, I was, I think, in junior school when she first came out, and I remember people talking about her nose. Her nose got a lot of attention because they were like, it's very masculine, it's big. People always talk very ill of it. And I always found her very inspiring, Giselle, because I used to be a model and I have scars on my face. I was bitten by a dog when I was a child. And both my parents used to be like, oh, look at all the supermodels, you know. They'd mention Giselle, say that people used to talk about her nose. And look, it got her recognition, you know. So I feel like in a similar way, Bella Hadid is going to set a trend to break away from this cookie cutter model type and follow more of like a different is fun, you know. So the bottom deck being the Empress, I really see her choosing the path of, even though she's done some work on her face, deciding, I'm going to love myself. I'm going to dive into my difference and embrace it, you know? And if you think about all the major supermodels, I mean, the era now of supermodels is very disappointing, honestly. A lot of Kendall Jenner, to me, like, I grew up, especially when I used to model, I used to love Naomi Campbell, you know, Cindy Crawford, people that had differences that were unique, Kate Moss, that were unique in their own body. So it was just, nowadays it's just like, everybody's the same. So she's really going to be different in that way, where she's going to be the beginning of bringing back different attributes that make you stand out, you know. So that's what I have for you all. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to have to say, please be respectful. Take care.